If you thought Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet were the perfect couple, you might want to reconsider. What seemed like a sweet and romantic date at the BNP Paribas Open in Indian Wells quickly turned into an awkward moment that had the internet buzzing. Kylie, who is known for making every public appearance look picture perfect, seemed ready to put her relationship with Timothée on display. The couple arrived at the tennis tournament to watch the game while making sure they looked stylish and effortlessly cool. Kylie chose a bold red crop top paired with tan trousers, radiating confidence and a trendy sense of fashion. Timothée, on the other hand, went for a more laid-back yet polished look, wearing black leather pants, a simple white tank, and a striped button-down shirt. His outfit made it clear that he was there to enjoy the game rather than to focus on romantic gestures. Everything seemed normal at first. They sat together, exchanged a few words, and watched the match. However, things took a turn when Kylie leaned in for a kiss, expecting a sweet and affectionate moment. Instead of responding warmly, Timothée barely reacted. He remained focused on the game, almost as if he hadn't even noticed what she was trying to do. Fans quickly picked up on the awkwardness, and many questioned whether he was genuinely invested in the relationship. Kylie didn't give up so easily. She tried once again to share an affectionate moment with her boyfriend, but the response remained underwhelming. Timothée seemed distracted, uninterested, or simply not in the mood for public affection. The moment was meant to be intimate, but instead it felt forced and uncomfortable, leaving people wondering whether their romance was as strong as it appeared. Later in the evening, Kylie was seen playfully rubbing Timothée's stomach while they laughed and talked. For a brief moment, it seemed like they were enjoying each other's company. But just when it looked like things were going well, Timothée suddenly got up, shouted something towards the court, and walked away, leaving Kylie sitting there alone. With nothing else to do, she pulled out her phone and started scrolling, seemingly trying to distract herself from the awkward situation. The entire scene didn't exactly give off the vibe of a couple deeply in love. Instead, it made people wonder if something was off. Was Timothée simply uninterested in public displays of affection? Was he feeling uncomfortable with the cameras constantly on them? Or was this relationship more of a publicity stunt than an actual romance? Fans quickly took to social media, debating what could be going on between the two. Some defended Timothée, saying that not everyone is comfortable with PDA, while others speculated that the relationship might not be as genuine as it seemed. Whatever the case, their appearance at the tournament certainly gave people plenty to talk about. Whether this was just an off day for the couple or a sign of something deeper, only time will tell. That day, everything about Kylie showed she was ready for the cameras. She wore a bold red crop top with tan trousers, giving off a confident and stylish vibe. Every move she made seemed carefully planned, as if she knew the world was watching. She even placed her hand on Timothée's lap, in a way that felt almost staged, like she was trying to create the perfect moment for the cameras. Timothée, on the other hand, was completely focused on the tennis match. It was as if he had been dragged there without much say in the matter. He looked good, of course, but there was something off about his energy. He didn't seem very involved in what was happening between him and Kylie. The most noticeable moment came when Kylie leaned in to kiss him. Instead of turning toward her, he stared straight at the camera, almost like he was posing for a magazine cover rather than engaging in a romantic moment. Timothée has been in the spotlight for years, so he knows how to handle public attention. But this time, it felt like he was just playing along without really meaning it. He wasn't showing much interest in the affectionate gestures Kylie was making. Kylie, determined to make the moment look real, reached for his head and pulled him in for a kiss. When he finally kissed her, his eyes remained open, and his face lacked any real warmth or passion. It was hard to ignore how unnatural it all seemed. As if the moment wasn't awkward enough already, body language expert Judy James later gave her professional opinion on their interaction. She pointed out that Timothée's actions clearly showed he wasn't fully engaged. Everything he did, from removing his sunglasses with dramatic precision to sitting stiffly, indicated that he wasn't emotionally connected to what was happening. He seemed to be performing rather than acting naturally. Meanwhile, Kylie appeared to be directing the entire moment, making sure every detail played out exactly as she wanted. It was clear that she was in control of the situation, trying to create a perfect image for the public to see. However, Timothee's body language made it obvious that he wasn't as invested. One of the biggest red flags, according to Judy, was the way Timothée kept his eyes open during the kiss. Typically, when someone kisses a person they truly care about, they close their eyes naturally. Leaving them open can suggest discomfort or a lack of real emotional connection. It made the kiss feel awkward and forced rather than genuine. This whole situation raised a lot of questions. Was Timothée just not a fan of public displays of affection, or was he feeling pressured into playing along? Was their relationship as real as it seemed, or was there another reason for their public appearances together? Whatever the case, fans couldn't help but notice how unnatural their interactions looked, making everyone wonder what was really going on behind the scenes.
That's the Lovebirds taking in some tennis at the BNP Paribas Indian Wells Open in California over the weekend. The beauty mogul put their romance on full display as she couldn't keep her hands off her man, from pulling him in for some kisses to rubbing his belly.
It seemed like he was just pretending to care, waiting for the moment to pass. Naturally, the internet wasted no time in reacting. Social media exploded with fans breaking down every tiny detail. One person tweeted that he looked completely uninterested, predicting that the relationship wouldn't last much longer. Another joked that just from his expression alone, it was clear he wasn't ready to take on the responsibility of being a step-parent. Ouch, that's a harsh take, but many agreed it didn't seem far from the truth. Others pointed out something even more suspicious. Why did Kylie look straight at the camera before leaning in to kiss him? It made the whole thing feel like a performance rather than a genuine romantic moment. The more people replayed the footage, the more it started to seem like their relationship might not be as real as it appeared. Was it possible that this was just a carefully planned publicity stunt? Given Kylie's history of high-profile relationships, the idea wasn't completely out of the question. She and her family are known for controlling their public image and making sure every moment is captured in the perfect way. Over the years, the Kardashian-Jenner clan has mastered the art of using the media to their advantage. Whether it's drama, romance, or breakups, they always find a way to keep people talking. Things got even more interesting when fans compared this awkward tennis match moment to how comfortable Timothée seemed at the Oscars gala. At that event, he blended right in with other Hollywood stars, moving naturally through the crowd, engaging in conversations, and just being himself. He looked relaxed and in his element, surrounded by fellow actors and creatives. But when it came to being with Kylie in a setting full of cameras and social media attention, the energy felt completely different. Kylie's world revolves around social media, glamorous photo shoots, and making sure every moment is picture perfect. Timothée, on the other hand, is more focused on acting and his career in independent films. Even at the tennis match, the contrast between them was hard to ignore. While Kylie was trying her best to create romantic moments, Timothée's attention was locked on the game. He barely reacted to her gestures, as if he was more interested in watching tennis than playing the role of Kylie's doting boyfriend. Every stiff movement, every forced interaction, and every distant kiss made fans question, what was really going on? Was this truly a relationship or just a well-planned strategy to generate buzz? Some even wondered if Timothée was slowly realizing that being with Kylie meant stepping into a world of constant publicity, something he might not have fully anticipated. If his body language is any indication, it looks like he could already be reconsidering things. Whether this romance is genuine or just another Hollywood publicity stunt, one thing is certain: people are watching closely, and the speculation isn't slowing down anytime soon. So, what do you think? Is this just a small bump in their fast-moving relationship, or is Timothée already looking for a way out of the Kardashian spotlight? Many fans have different opinions on the matter, and the internet is full of debates about whether their romance is real or just another Hollywood illusion. Some believe that they are genuinely trying to make things work, but simply have different personalities and lifestyles. Kylie thrives in the public eye, carefully crafting her image and sharing every moment with the world. Timothée, on the other hand, is more private and focused on his acting career rather than constant media attention. Maybe this difference is starting to show, making things a little awkward between them. Others argue that the whole relationship might have been exaggerated or even staged for publicity. Kylie and her family are known for keeping people talking, and a high-profile romance with a respected actor like Timothée only adds to their influence. The fact that their interactions sometimes feel forced or unnatural only makes fans more suspicious. Could this be another strategic move to stay relevant and keep the media focused on them? No matter which side you're on, one thing is clear: people can't stop watching. Every public appearance they make is analyzed, every gesture is discussed, and every awkward moment is turned into a viral conversation. Whether this is a real love story or just another Hollywood performance, the mystery surrounding their relationship keeps everyone interested. Timothée's body language at the tennis match certainly didn't help quiet the rumors. He seemed distant, uninterested, and more focused on the game than on Kylie. While she tried to create sweet moments for the cameras, he barely reacted, leading many to believe that he might already be regretting getting involved in such a highly publicized romance. After all, dating someone from the Kardashian-Jenner family means constantly being in the spotlight, something he may not have been fully prepared for. Of course, only they truly know what's going on behind the scenes. Maybe they have a strong connection that just doesn't always translate well in public. Perhaps Timothée is just not the kind of person who enjoys showing affection in front of cameras. Or maybe he really is starting to feel overwhelmed by the nonstop media attention that comes with dating Kylie. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain: this story isn't going away anytime soon. As long as Kylie and Timothée are together, fans will continue to watch, analyze, and speculate about every move they make. Their relationship is one of the most talked about topics in Hollywood right now, and whether it lasts or falls apart, people will be paying attention. So, what do you think? Are they truly in love, or is this just another carefully planned media stunt? No matter the answer, one thing is for sure: this won't be the last time we hear about them. Stay tuned for more updates on all the latest celebrity news.